Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. My mic was muted. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Salute. And the Black Manosphere is alive and kicking. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Apparently, the Manosphere is dead, fellas. And ladies, I don't think none of them watching yet. Jay Randomness Channel, what's happening, NGE? What's going on, Jay? Welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you spending your evening with me. In tonight's stream, we're going to discuss a couple of things. The main topic of the stream, of course, you've seen the thumbnail, seen the title. The Manosphere is apparently dead, fellas. You know, the Jezebels won. The Manosphere is dead, according to, I guess, Abba and Preach and a few others. We're going to get into that. But I got some news, a little update with what's going on in my personal life. Tomorrow, I'm having a surgery. I don't necessarily know if it's the best thing to tell you exactly what the surgery is. But I know without insurance, it's $38,000. It's going to have me incapable of producing videos for at least a minimum of a week. But I may not be able to sit for long periods of time because it usually takes me roughly anywhere from 10 to 17 hours to produce a video, and I'm mostly sitting here during the process. So I may have to go faceless when it comes to the videos over, because my recovery period is like I think like 3 to 6 weeks is what they say. And I don't want to not produce content. Of course, I'm going to produce the content because even though the Manosphere is dead, I'm still going to be here producing some damn content. But either way, the bill on the surgery is hitting your broski in the ass, all right? So definitely going to be producing content, not for the money because this content doesn't make that lot of money, but I'm definitely going to be producing the content because there's a lot I want to talk about. And so I just want to let you guys know that it may be different. My videos may be a little bit different. So I'll probably say that in the video for everybody that, of course, won't join the live stream, that won't know that, you know, for a small amount of time, my videos might be a little bit different. I may be, like I say, faceless. So it may be like avatar videos or something like that. I'll try to have it to where it's still interesting, good rhetoric. You know, the jokes are still going to be going. So it's just be more rhetoric heavy until I can get back and fully recovered, until I can get back to this camera. I want to get back to the camera. Let me go through some of the responses. So we have two of the said all two of the ladies ain't here yet. He said, you for me too. You kind of look different without the headband. Hey man, I gotta show y'all different looks every now and then, man. I can't always have the headband on, you know, because people be like, what is he hiding? What's he hiding? Man, I ain't hiding shit, you know. Hey, there we go. There's one of them watching, Ashley Jones. Hey sis, how you doing, queen? Thank you for joining the stream. Says D-Dog, NGE, what up, my bro? What's up, D-Dog? Thank you for joining the stream, man. We about to get into it, man. Because the Manosphere is dead, brother. We got to get into it. Said, I had the V. I had the V. What does that mean, brother? Definitely the best thing I've ever done in my life. Oh, the vasectomy. Oh, okay. I got you. Ashley Jones says, speedy recovery. Thanks, sis. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Man, it's tomorrow. So I'm gonna get into this. We about to start real soon. You know, I just want to shout everybody out that's here, that's leaving comments. I want to make sure I'm getting to everybody. D-Dog says, man, sorry to hear that, bro. Listen, bro, we have to take care of our health, all right? 39. I know I don't look like I'm damn near 40, but I'm 39. We have to take care of our health. That's part of the proper man journey, man. You know, today I made sure that I did my miles. You know, me and my daughter, she's doing the she's volleyball. She's playing volleyball. So I'm like, you gotta train like an athlete now. You know, so she's gotta run with me. You know, I want her to be able to keep up with me. I've been doing it for a long time. So, but yeah, man, I won't be able to do really nothing. I gotta be off. I can't train. I can't do my boxing. I can't lift weights. I can't do nothing. So I'm gonna just be kind of bored watching YouTube videos, you know what I mean? So I guess I'll find a show or whatnot. But yes, Oriana, hope all goes well. Prayers, speedy recovery. West Side Aku, what's good, fam? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Yeah, man, we're gonna find out, man. Yeah, tomorrow at 6:30, so I can't eat nothing after, they say 12, but you know, baby girl in there talking about, I want you to eat 11. All right, man, whatever. He said, Ariana Jones, he said, I hope everything works out. Man, appreciate that. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. I do too. The ladies is in here. Finally, I caught you on live. Hope everything is okay. Hey, ladies, all 3, 4 y'all watching. Welcome to the stream. Apparently the Manosphere is dead, man. So let's get into it. We're going to get into what y'all came here for. The stream, just wanted to let you guys know, and I will repeat that in the videos for everybody that don't know, that I am going through a surgery. It will be like a 3 to 6 week healing process. All right. So, but if you in here and you enjoying the stream so far, be sure to like the damn stream. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see y'all on camera. All right, so let's get into it. Hold on, let me make sure I got everything set up right. Let's get into it.
Again! So remember I told you Red Pill dying?
You said that.
Flashback.
We are better than you niggas. Period. The only thing you guys got on us is you guys been on longer. But I guarantee you, next year, this time, we're gonna lap you motherfuckers. Because you know what? Nobody works harder than us.
Nope.
Period.
6 months later.
And then, guys, just so you know, we're probably going to stop live streaming on YouTube here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, guys, what's going to end up happening is this. We're going to be streaming only on Rumble and on Twitch, probably starting after this week.
Yeah.
So just get ready. We're going to have to move the main platform to Twitch and to Rumble.
Myron, for a man who hates black women so much, every time you get emotional, you appropriate their behavior. We are better than you. Eh? Okay, so now they're going to quit the live stream on YouTube.
Man, what y'all think about that, man? Fresh and fit. See, I've always had my disagreements with Myron when it comes to how he handles himself in the Manosphere. Part of my disagreements is I think that was more Rollo Tomasi telling the guys about the vasectomy, young men get a vasectomy and stuff, oh, it's reversible. Listen, when it comes to this surgery stuff, leave it alone unless it's absolutely needed. You only really want to get the V if you already got kids, man. Like, that's not a good strategy. I don't care about what logic you want to tie to it. It's not a good strategy for a man simply trying to use it as birth control. You see what I'm saying? And you haven't had your kids yet. You never want to run into a problem later on in life where you want kids and can't have none naturally because your options is single mothers. But they don't want to tell you about that. You see what I'm saying? That's my first gripe with Myron. My second gripe with Myron is the loyalty to a fault. Okay, Fresh really screwed the pooch when he ended up getting that escort female pregnant. All right, that made everything they did it just crashed everything they did. It really did. Because what it's saying is you're a hypocrite to your principles. You can't go out there and be a whole F-boy and then bash women for doing the same thing. You see what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. If you're going to act like you're going to be morally superior to these 304s, actually be morally superior. You see what I'm saying? My third gripe is the whole Nick Fuentes and wanting to be in spaces where they don't like you. I don't necessarily want to say the white kings, because it's not white people. It's certain people that do not like other people. You see what I mean? I don't want to get into the whole racism and everything, but Myron insists on saying things like white supremacy is not a problem. When I was working at Amazon, I had a manager that was real life racist and I didn't even know it. He got caught because he thought he was in a safe space around other white people who are also managers that ended up snitching on him. I was going for my PA position and he said in, I guess, a meeting that he doesn't want that N-word working under him, referring to me. That's why, see, back then you had to get your managers, I guess their consent or whatever before you're able to elevate. Back then, that's how it works, right? How it works now is completely different. But back then, they kind of get to pick and choose who they want their PAs. Racism exists. In Amazon, back when I was working there, the LGBT community would only empower other LGBT. So it'd be the LGBT shift. You know, you're not supposed to do that. When we had Effinist that was the lead, all you saw was women in power. Okay? And it was even black people, right? So racism exists, man. People are still very much racist. Okay? So Myron saying that racism only exists to broke people and things of the sorts is just tone deaf. You know, I never looked at Myron as a thought leader for the Manosphere. I always found him problematic and a lot of the other ones because their logic is easy to poke holes in. This is why we have guys like Abba and Preach that can sit here and make everybody look like a fool easily. And they like to say red pill, manosphere, and stuff like that, putting us all in the same box. I'm not Myron. My movement, the Proper Man Journey, the Proper Man movement is not harmful to anybody. It's not harmful to men. It's not harmful to women. So you can't attack it with the liberal leftist talking points. You see what I'm saying? You can't shut it down because it's not taking away power. It's giving power. It's perfect. Okay, I accidentally deleted my dang Proper Man movement live stream, so I'll go back over it in the future. I'll probably do it in a video, and I'll make it, entertaining, especially since I'm gonna have to be faceless. But let's get back into it.
They won't last on Twitch, probably last a couple of months, and then they'll be banned from there, so they're only gonna be on Rumble. And now basically the biggest channel of the whole red pill space is going to pretty much kill its own growth. Well, its growth has pretty much been dead. They haven't been gaining subscribers, nothing. So they have to quit because there's just like no benefit to it anymore. But yeah, we're just now seeing that aside from these guys.
Are you guys hearing the echo? Let me know if you guys are hearing like an echo. Like somebody, let me know if I'm echoing right now. Is everything good? No echo? All right.
Donovan Sharp dude and a bunch of other people. A lot of people are just kind of quitting this whole thing. So do you think the phase is now officially either if not over, but like pretty much we're preparing for the funeral?
No, it's going to be changed into something else.
Yeah?
I think in a couple of, I don't know, time will tell, but I think in a couple of years it's going to be something else. As the pickup artist morphed into that, and that's going to morph into something else. It's just going to take a couple of years of nonsense, and then something else is going to research.
Sure. I would agree, a different form of a men's movement. The pickup artist thing, when it died, there was nothing for years. I'm talking about 8, 9, 10 plus years. I remember when it died. This one's going to be similar. There's going to be a cold winter, and then there's something iterative. Who knows? The other iteration might be a good one. I mean, they can't grow.
No.
I mean, look at Andrew Tate. He went from talking about the whole men's activist stuff to now just doing a bunch of race bait stuff on Twitter just to get shock value, to get notoriety. Like,
what do you guys think about Andrew Tate? I do have a problem with Andrew Tate because of the way that he came up. Also, be sure to make me aware that there's an echo if it ever echoes again. Andrew Tate coming up using women basically through the Lady of the Night work trafficking, okay, is absolutely unacceptable. You know, I liked a lot of the things that Andrew was saying. I liked a lot of things that Andrew did for young men in general, but his background is terrible. And fellas, when we're trying to protect the manosphere, we're trying to put a better label on red pill, okay? We got to make sure that our background is good. You're not going to see no exes coming out saying that I did this to them, I was whooping on them, I trafficked them, or something like that. You're not going to see that come out about me. You see what I'm saying? I don't have the skeletons in my closet. So if I ever become one of those figureheads that are on the top of the manosphere, y'all ain't got to worry about it, because all of my rhetoric is rooted in psychology that people already agree upon anyway. Okay? So the thing about it is we have to make sure as content creators, okay, especially black content creators, because they come after us first, we have to make sure that our background is clear before we get on in front of this camera talking everything that we talking about, women or self-improvement or trying to sell any type of program. The type of programs that I'm working on for you guys is like hygiene related, fitness related, and things that will actually help you. I'm gonna try to put it together in a way that I think is actually worth money. If I wouldn't buy it, I'm not gonna try to sell it to you guys. And I'm actually going to put a lot of time into it, which is why I've not necessarily tried to sell much other than, you know, some little merch here or there. For women, I'm actually putting together a book called, well, I can't tell you what it's called, but I'm putting together a book that helps you identify the traits of a proper man. Okay, this is usable information that you could use no matter what stage of a relationship you're in, whether you are single or you're currently in a relationship. All right, so that's the type of content that I'm trying to produce as I go on my quote unquote YouTube career.
Like he's just trying to squeeze the last bit of juice before he kind of fades into irrelevance.
That's what Myron is doing as well.
Yeah, that's my whole point. Everyone's just squeezing the orange dry before they gotta quit. But I promise you, 2-3 years from now, Andrew Tate's gonna be an irrelevant name. 2-3 years from now, this whole Fresh and Fit stuff gonna be dead. When I say dead, does not mean that they're no longer gonna be.
Shout out to my main guy, Coach Ken, with the $10 support for the channel. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate Coach Ken, man.
Around. Their reach is gonna just keep. It's already plummeted. It's gonna keep plummeting. What I had predicted, which was these people don't know how to strategize, they don't know how to make good messaging, they don't know how to actually package any of their stuff. All these people are gonna fade to irrelevancy. I mean, we'll be there at the funeral.
Dancing on top of graves. That's you. That's you.
Two-stepping. But I'm not doing it for me.
Yes, you are.
I'm doing it for them. Because that's what they want.
Yes.
Ain't that true? Don't y'all want to see me two-step out?
On that note, we're organizing a boat party. And
Man, I have a little bit of an issue with Abba and Preach. They manosphere. Y'all let me know in the comments. Put a 1 in the comments if y'all think that Abba and Preach produces manosphere content on a low-key manosphere content. If y'all look at their most recent video, like they most recent video, it looks manosphere. Unless I'm tripping, unless I'm 100% tripping, let me see if I can find that video real quick. Give me one moment. Because they be producing a lot of manosphere type videos talking about men's issues. And if the manosphere is dead, Abba and Preach is gone. I don't think they did. I think it's being replaced, to be honest. Y'all tell me what this looks like. Hold on, let me get it.
You
Because it's got some ads playing
sent in
real
a
quick.
proposal, but your manager has so many questions.
So this is from inside.
Y'all tell me what this looks like. This video is titled Turning the Table on Cat Callers. And they take men's, I'm not gonna play the video all the way or anything. I'm just gonna kind of jump to the spots where they seemingly are calling out a little program or whatever that's out here trying to make men look bad by going to the dregs of society, bums in the street and whatnot, and try to use them as an example of cat callers, where men like me and you that's going about our business ain't worried about some female jogging. There was a man that called her out because she had a full face of makeup on and a choker, and she's jogging in the most revealing stuff, you know, the most revealing kind of jogging outfit, right? He said something, and then a homeless dude said something. And then they titled that video, Turning the Tables on Cat Callers. And Abba and Preach here are standing up for men. Like, I mean, I would make this video. You know, I'm not gonna play the video because I just feel like that's not my lane to do that. You know, go give them that view, but check out their channel and watch that video, and then you tell me if that don't sound like some Manosphere content. It sounds like some Manosphere content to me. That's all I'm saying. But let's get back to where we was at.
We told y'all. I mean, I'm just saying, it ain't like we didn't predict all this shit.
You're a wizard, Abba.
Oh, weren't they supposed to lap us?
But I guarantee you, next year, this time, we're gonna lap you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Nicky, you're not even in the race no more. Stupid.
All right, so. Okay, the echo is back. Damn. You know, I think I know what's causing that. Every time I mute my mic and then come back, I think the echo comes back. It's better now? Yeah, I think that's, so I gotta fix that. I think every time I try to mute my mic and then come back, it does a little echo. We struggle streaming again. Yeah, man, my bad, y'all. But it's gone now, it's better now. All right, we got you.
What happened? To you, the viewer, you have always been on the winning side. You should be proud of yourself. You have chosen the right horse. Hey, my friend. 2 years later, we are still here standing. Where are they? So today, we are going to drink. Cheers to you for being the kind of person who makes the right decision. What does that taste like? Monetization.
I like how petty Abba is. He's my kind of petty. He's definitely my kind of petty. Portuguese Mac Powell says the Manosphere is stronger than ever. Every day that passes, we get bigger. My God, I agree. I actually agree. I believe that the Manosphere is really in its best place. It's the best place we could really ask for it to be. Why? Because all of the grifters is getting the hell out of Dodge. Pearl and Sneeko, okay? And at this point, I'm kind of looking at Myron, because we already knew Fresh was grifting, but I'm looking at Myron like he's a grifter now. Because you got this yacht party, all this extra stuff. Come on, man. Like, how are we actually helping men grow? You see what I'm saying? Now he can say, oh, well, I was doing the financials and everything, but they only watch when I got the 304s on. You know that, though. You know that. Your content was built on that. Your content was built on debauchery. And that's why you were able to be taken down so easily, because the content was built on the backs of debauchery. Instead of pointing out the debauchery, you had a good platform. Come in there, but the girls didn't learn anything. They got kicked out. You didn't show them masculine energy. You tried to show them dominance. You can't dominate every woman. You can only try to educate. And if they can't listen, you try to, you switch your strategy and then you use them as an example. Now, some people probably do need to get kicked out, but you giving them alcohol. So you wanted the debauchery. If I really wanted to have an intellectual conversation with the opposite gender, we're not introducing alcohol, especially if I know that they party girls and they never heard the information before. And I'm not going to hit them with statistics that they're not ready to deal with. You see what I'm saying? So you set up the environment to be a lion's den. And it worked because it was entertaining. But now that the chickens have come home to roost, you want to look at it like, well, the Matrix is out to get you. That's not a Matrix attack. You putting on a KKK, Myron putting on a KKK outfit, doing all these Hitler, swastika, all that extra. You look goofy and immature. And then on top of that, to be 36, 37, or mid-30s, however old he is, and not be pushing the idea of family. What he's pushing is an idea of bachelorism. I get it, but you need to explain that. You see what I'm saying? Because a proper man, what I push not to deal with women in a sexual manner unless you're trying to take them serious. That's what I'm pushing. Now, who disagrees with that? I think that men that are dealing with, and this is not necessarily me putting judgment on men that's trying to just have some peace and enjoyment or enjoy their life. They go to Man Vegas like Sosua or Medellin. Okay, I get it, but it's not good. And we're not going to sit here and pretend that that's what we're supposed to be doing, dealing with ladies of the night and then coming back and trying to act holier than thou. No, you are a trick. That's what they call that. That's trick, that you're a trick. You got to understand that there's a label that goes with dudes that deal with that. You wouldn't want your daughter to enter into that line of work, and you dang sure wouldn't want the men, or you wouldn't want to meet any of the men that she has encountered in said line of work. So don't be one of those guys. See, in the proper man movement, the entire crux of it is to become the type of guy you would want your daughter to marry. If you can't become that guy, why are you criticizing women? Stop. Like, I'm serious. Like, that's where I would hold the manosphere accountable. If you can't be the type of man that you want your daughter to marry, don't criticize women. Get out the space. You're a grifter. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear. Y'all never on this channel will ever hear me tell you guys to go down to Sosua. All right. As an update, when I do recover, I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to travel to the Dominican Republic. I'm going to Santo Domingo. I may do Sosua just for entertainment, but I'm not going to be there but maybe a half a day. I'll go there, see what it is, and then I'm up out of there. I'm not going there for the quote unquote mangoes. Okay, because I don't deal with that. That's not my movement. I am nowhere near that level of hedonistic. Okay, so, but I do want to see it with my own eyes. Okay, so, and I want to let you guys know what it's all about. If you're going to be a proper man, and proper men are the only thing that's going to be able to change society and the country. Guys, if you sit here and you try to go with the flow, roll, we all gonna get taken down by these abbas and preachers. Okay? This is what I like to see. I'm gonna show you guys a completely different video right now. Shout out to Beautiful Lies for this video that he did titled "The Manosphere is Dead." Shout out to Beautiful Lies for this video. Now, I'm going to have to mute some of the video because it's got a lot of copyrighted material in it. So prepare to hear a lot of stuff like the sound going out because he plays a lot of music in it that's copyrighted.
My response to the Manosphere failing.
Excellent.
The Manosphere has devolved into exactly what it was created to pull you out of.
And my solution is just stop listening to these men because they're not actually offering solutions. They're offering problems. They are inventing problems.
Watching the Black Manosphere fall from grace after gaslighting Black women for years.
Let me tell you something. Gaslighting Black women for years. Let me tell you something. I like that little point right there, because a lot of us do get accused for quote unquote being hard on Black women. Why are we hard on Black women? Because Black women tends to be the worst of the Jezebels. That's why, not all of them, but the Black Jezebel, not Black women, but the Black Jezebel is the worst of them all, because she wrote the playbook. Okay, you have Black women, you got Black Jezebels, you got Black men, you got Myrons, Pookies, Ray Rays, Andrew Tates, Freshes, Donovan Sharps. You got Black women, okay? And then you have Ruby Rose, you have Sexy Red. There is a difference. You find me a piece of content where Black men are calling out Black women with their natural hair. How dare they wear their natural hair? What? Who wants natural hair, Black women? You find me a piece of content where Black men are criticizing married Black women. Find it. The internet is big. You should be able to Google. Yeah, it's on Google. I got an internet video right here. He's talking about Black women with their families. Find me a piece of content where we talk about Black women with low body counts negatively. Look at that Black woman. She got a low body count. Find me a piece of content where we make fun of actual Black women. No, it's the Black Jezebel that gets made fun of. It's the Black Jezebel that gets quote unquote gaslighted, gaslit. You see what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with Black women. People going to Nairobi, Kenya, running into them some good Black women. Austin Holloman in Nairobi, Kenya right now, loving life, and he's surrounded by Black women. African, chocolate, Black women ain't got no problems. He's not surrounded by Black Jezebels, because there's plenty of Black Jezebels where he's from. I love this video though.
Well, actually.
And we are here at the Black Manosphere Conclave 4.0.
I have to mute some of that because he's playing some Tupac. I'm gonna try to go into the points where they are actually talking, but I gotta mute it because I don't want to get hit for copyrights on this video. But basically what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a lot of, since we're talking about Black men, and I want to caveat this real quick. I believe that the Manosphere is the Manosphere. Us trying to separate it into Black, white, and all this other stuff is the type of division that is destroying the United States right now. We are men, okay? I don't care if you ice, rice, bean, or cyan, or black, or whatever the hell color. I don't care what's going on. At the end of the day, we are men all in this together with the same damn struggle. The modern Western woman and feminism in the liberal left, okay? And some of the conservatives too, because they're not necessarily healthy or providing answers to the problem. All men are suffering, all men. All men are control, alt, deleting themselves. All men are having the hardest times. All men are suffering from loneliness and whatnot. All men have to struggle. It's not a color thing. Over here trying to divide yourself into, the black, the white, all this extra causes division. Now, why I agree with this particular movement is because Black men are the most vulnerable men on the planet. we do need to lift each other up because we only have each other to depend on. And the reason I say that is because something unique I got a chance to learn. I'm not going to tell y'all where I learned this, but I got a chance to learn it. I'm going to tell y'all later. That's for later because I'm going to do a whole video on it. But I got to learn that when it all comes down, at least here in Oklahoma, I was in a place where I got to learn that we all we got. And I'm talking about black men. I was in a place that shoved that right down your throat. Hardcore. Like real talk, undeniable. Everybody else clicked up versus you. Everybody that has problems had to get over that for survival. Okay? So that's why I do agree with this particular movement here, because I do think that we do need to pull our younger brothers up. We need to have a higher, the upper generation, which is a lot of these guys are Gen X and millennials. A lot of these guys are predominantly Gen X, is what you're gonna see. And Gen Z ain't trying to listen to them. I'm gonna tell you right now, Gen Z ain't trying to hear it. They not trying to hear it. So having movements like this where everybody can be a part of it, especially content creators, is powerful. Because these are the videos that everybody is watching. Everybody is watching us. My nephews, you know, the younger generation, everybody's watching this. And this is a real deal.
Samuels' private members only Facebook group. We gotta start making change.
So basically, I'm gonna kind of skip through it here and let my man talk.
Taking men, black men, and making them better men.
So that's Beautiful Lies, man. Shout out to him and his channel. Definitely go check that piece of content out. It's doing some pretty good views, man. Check that out, please. It's a good video to let you know that, let everybody know that we are still working. Fellas, every day I go to sleep and wake up, I'm thinking about content. I'm thinking about what I can say that can be useful, you know? I want to get some jokes in, but sometimes the videos that I know are not going to perform as well, I still make them because I want that message out. I want you guys to have access to this information. The last time I did the live stream, you know, one of my close homeboys that I grew up with is in a situation where he could use that information, man. He could use that information. A lot of you guys may be in situations where you can't go overseas, where you can't travel. You know, when I recover, I want to go to the Dominican Republic, and I will be live streaming from there. So y'all gonna see me probably on live dang there every day. I'll be trying to produce videos and whatnot, but I'm gonna kind of make it like it's an adventure. I'm gonna kind of try to take y'all with me down there, if that makes any sense. You see what I'm saying? So look forward to that. Practicing up my Spanish and everything. So it's gonna be good content. I want to know what you guys think of what. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get into the comments real quick, but I want to know what you guys think of the current Manosphere, and if the content is dead just because, okay, we lost Kevin Samuels. We may have lost the Fresh and Fit podcast. I don't think we ever needed that. And then Andrew Tate got exposed. Fine. All we really had was Kevin. Let's just call it what it is. When Kevin died, cool. We took a blow because that was a brother that was doing positive things. Okay? So we still have plenty of brothers out there that are putting the right type of message together. Okay? And I'm one of them. And I'm not making a lot of money from doing it, you know, but I believe in the message. And when you believe in something, this is the real message that you don't have to get online to do content. When you believe in something and you do it because you believe it should be done, you're actually behind that message, it'll never die. The Manosphere can't die because we still have all the problems. What I think's gonna happen in the future is the Manosphere may actually become dang near something like a political group. Why? Because everybody's already paying attention to it. Everybody is already watching us from the shadows trying to pretend we don't exist, but everybody didn't heard about it. The only people that haven't heard about anything are the Gen Z women that live life lit so much. They just worried about making it to the weekend after they get done with work. They go into the weekend, vaping, smoking, drinking, and repeat. Those are the only people that ain't really heard about it. But on the left and the right, they can't ignore us. They can't. And ignoring men in a time like this is one of the most dangerous things you can do. Because if everybody's talking about we might be going to war or whatever, if a war was to happen, who's gonna fight that war? Somebody answer that in the comments. Let's get to these comments real quick and then we're gonna continue. I'm gonna go back up. I want to shout out everybody, man. People that I ain't shouted out. Shout out Too Fast, Too Furious. He says, Andrew Tate, the great seller of all time. Hey, I agree, brother. I definitely agree. Andrew came in with a money-making scheme to buy all kind of books and everything. He was a good little. I don't regret the Andrew Tate type of thing. Okay, I think Andrew and his year that he had was still a positive. I think there was still a net positive to the Manosphere, even though he had a bunch of skeletons in his closet. Andrew's message let me know that there's still hope for men, because men got reinvigorated. We saw more gym memberships. We saw more men getting out there jogging, running, boxing memberships went up, all kind of stuff. So the message definitely resonated. And it was, I think it was mostly positive. Big Zilla, the city thriller, says, oh yeah, streaming. Man, you caught me. That's what's up. I know I like to just jump out of nowhere and stream, but for all of you that may be still in here, I'm having a surgery tomorrow. Okay, so I decided to jump onto this stream because I want you guys to understand that my content may change due to my recovery period. I won't be able to just sit here in this seat and work on content all day. So for everybody that has not been here from the jump, I'm having a surgery tomorrow. And it's gonna take me like 3 to 6 weeks to recover. So the videos may change because I'm gonna still try to find a way to produce videos. But if I can't just sit down and get in front of a camera, I might be able to. I don't know. So if I can't, I'm gonna try to do what I can. So I don't believe that you guys will get a video this week though, since my surgery is basically tomorrow. So I just wanted to let everybody know a heads up that I may not be able to produce a video this week. But the week after that, if I'm feeling better, I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna definitely try to do something. So, but yeah, man, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining the stream. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get somebody that I have not seen. Bilal Mega. I love the DR, to be honest. Hey, Bilal, are you currently, or have you been in the DR? Like, okay, you said you love it. So are you currently there? That's what I want to ask you. I don't necessarily know if you might be just traveling back and forth, but I wanted to know if you're currently there. And if so, hit up my email, brother. Hit up my email with some of the locations or whatever, things that you might, recommend that I do that might be good for the channel. Because I want you guys' opinion. Like, what do y'all want to see me do when I get down there? Because, of course, I want to show something that ain't already there, right? Like, that's not already out there, Yeah, we want to see the women. I'll let y'all know if they cool or not. I'm a hard judge. So if she ain't cute, I ain't going to say it's cute if it ain't cute. You know what I mean? Let me get this. He wrote a lot. He said, Big Zilla, the city thriller, he said, it's not dead, it's becoming mainstream. Now, the issue would be misrepresented values about the Manosphere. Lastly, it's become monetized. So we will have plenty of dudes try to sell dating programs. That was fire, brother. Selling a dating program. Have you ever asked yourself, why do you need a dating coach? Like, ask yourself that before you buy that dating program. And I'm not trying to step on nobody's business model. I'm just saying, ask yourself, why do you need a dating coach? Is it because there's a problem that's been created and now they're trying to sell you the solution? Bilal, if you in DR, brother, do you need a dating coach in the DR? Something tell me we won't need dating coaches when we go overseas. Why is it that we need a dating coach to deal with the Western modern woman? How about you just don't deal with the Western modern woman? Why we got to pay somebody to teach us how to deal with the Western modern woman? You should be able to be a good man. Why is being a good man not the bare minimum? Ask yourself that before you buy a dating. Hey, man. Hey, Mark. Your new name is out of line because your ass is out of line. Talk about bro got a hairline. Yeah. I'm going to start doing my, well, hell. I was about to say I'm going to start doing my videos without the NGE thing. Let me see. I got it here. That NGE brand label. I'm just all branding. I got that hairline. It's crispy. Bro got a hairline. Let's see. Let's get into it. Wrath, he says, LOL, men don't need to be programmed like women. They got the message. Oh, we definitely got the message. We got the message that we can be, that we're basically being sold everything. Have you noticed that everything ends and begins with our pockets? Oh, you shouldn't date if you don't make this amount of money, because you have to be able to pay for the dates. You shouldn't do this if you don't make this amount of money. You shouldn't do that if you don't make this amount of money. Everything ends and begins with our pockets. They don't do that with women. They don't tell women, you should probably lose weight. Can't you sell that approach? I mean, think about it. Women that go through surgeries, because they do have a bad message for women. They say you got to have the tatas and the bootay, and if you don't, then you're not worth anything. But they didn't hear that from a man. They heard that from another woman. Have you noticed that? No man that I can get on camera. I have an old little video. I'm not going to try to find it, but I had an old little video where I went through the park, Riverside. Oh, no, it wasn't Riverside. It was La Fortune. And there were some older gentlemen there, and I was asking, they was having a barbecue, and I was asking all of them, do you prefer a woman with a natural butt, even if it's small, or a woman with a BBL? Every last one of those guys said, natural butt. I can't find a man that's willing to tell a woman to put weave in her hair. I can't find a man that's willing to tell a woman to go get a BBL. I can't find a man that's doing that. Okay? Now, I'm not going to say that men of different races ain't going down to Southeast Asia and paying for them girls to have some nice tatas. They might be doing that, but me personally, I believe in being who you are. Surgery ain't nothing to play with, man. I would never put a girl I love under the knife, ever. You know what I'm saying? Not for nothing as vain as that. Why would I talk to her in the first place if I didn't want to? Hey, man, Big Thriller, he said, man, that's what you meant by surgery. May Gaia bless you. Focus on shorts if you can. Less time needed to edit. It's a good idea. The only thing about it is you kind of don't want subscribers from shorts, man, because it'll boost. It can mess up the algorithm. That's a little gem. If you gonna make a shorts, have a shorts page. And I know if Coach Ken, if you still watching, that's part of the reason why I don't produce shorts that much anymore, because it can really mess up your algorithm on your page. If you are, because there's two different type of viewers on YouTube. There's people that only view shorts. They use it almost like TikTok or Instagram. They will never watch like long form content. And if you're producing long form content, it's better to just split them up. Have a shorts channel and then have a long form content channel. So I would probably have to make a different channel if I was gonna focus on shorts. It's cool to do a short like every now and then, but if it blows up, if it goes viral and shorts can just randomly go viral out of nowhere and you start getting a whole bunch of subscribers, it's going to mess up your algorithm because videos on average are not just going to go hit like 40,000 views in like 3 hours. A short will do that. A short will hit like 40,000 views in like 3 hours. Like some of my best videos have not done that in 3 hours. And the algorithm says, ooh, everybody likes to see, like this channel is good. So when your next videos don't do that, then the algorithm says, oh, nobody likes him anymore. So let's not recommend this channel. You see what I'm saying? That's how shorts can actually ruin your channel. So always just have a shorts channel. He says, focus on your recovery, man. We got you while you're healing. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Mark says, I don't want to watch other people because they ain't never good enough. That's my guy. He said, Bilal, okay, he said, I just left the 22nd of August. Hey, man, definitely hit me up in the, he said, hell nah, I've never found it easier to, okay, this is what it is, fella. Bilal says he's never found it easier to approach beautiful women like he has on that island. He didn't need no damn dating coach. Nobody is coming back saying, man, I can't approach these women. Hey, Bilal, do you know, are you really good with Spanish? Or were you able to do that with what Spanish you do know or know Spanish? Something like that. Because that's what I'm about to kind of expose to you guys. Like, can I go down there, start utilizing a bunch of Spanish? What's that result? And then let me pretend I don't know no Spanish. Can I get any results whatsoever? Right? I'm gonna try to do that to let y'all know the difference. He says, men learn from experience, not coaches and grifters. They trying to make money. They trying to get a bag online off of men. I do not believe that all the dating coaches have men's best interest at heart because, again, you're utilizing the same thing that everybody else does. You start with the man's pockets before you want to talk to him. Before you even want to talk to him, hold on, I need something like that. Okay, that mindset is okay in the business sense. But when you're talking about addressing an actual problem, an actual issue that's affecting somebody's health and you're trying to sell them the cure, you start sounding like an end game boss to me. You see what I mean? That's what the medical industry is. The medical industry knows full well that the streets is got McDonald's over here. You're shopping, eating processed food from Walmart, all this other stuff. They waiting on you for when you run into my age and now you need surgeries that's going to hit for $38,000. You know, I don't know how many of y'all got, you know, racks on top of racks on top of racks sitting in the bank. You know, luckily that, you know, I was able to be okay, but it still hit. It still hit. You see what I mean? You got to be prepared for this. And I live a very healthy lifestyle. I like the long comments. I want to get to the comments, y'all. Dav J King 23, appreciate you for joining the stream, brother. He says, extremism of any kind is not meant to last. 100% agree. You don't want to be extreme. Now, I want y'all to let me know, because I know I have some extreme takes. I want y'all to let me know from watching my content, what's my extreme takes? I think my most extreme take is when I start getting on single mothers. I say things like polygyny might be the new monogamy. That's more like a theory more than a take. The reason I theorize that polygyny may take over monogamy is because it's an extra income and it's not a roommate. It's not just a roommate. So the difference between having a roommate is still like an individual. They're working on their own little thing. But if you have everybody that's like, for instance, a throuple of what they would call a throuple, 3 people in a relationship or more, somebody can save money. You like 2 people can, like all 3 of them working, let's say full-time jobs. Let's say all 3 of y'all bring in $30K, $40K or whatever. That's all going to the same kind of cause. You see what I mean? So you're kind of in a different tax bracket as a family. You got 3 people And it also helps when it comes to child rearing. I mean, the difficulty is navigating the relationship, of course. And of course, all the scrutiny you're going to get. But I do believe that people going to test it, try it out, see the benefits, and start seeing that, hey, this is a way you can pay off student loans, cars, houses. You know, when one person's full income can go to a investment, that's beneficial. That's very beneficial. And you're not worried about it because you're in a relationship with the person. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it just works out that way. It becomes difficult when you have women that want to live off the man. You know, let's say the guy has a decent amount of money, but they ain't trying to work. They just trying to sit there and live off the man. To me, I wouldn't want that personally, unless there's a reason for it. You see what I mean? Like, so for instance, let's say I want to have a baby and she wants to be a mom. I want her to child rear, fine. She can live off me during the child rearing years or however long that feels before she, you know, gonna get her ass up and go get a degree or something. Go to school, you know, while I take care of you. Do something to where you can turn around and add to my empire. I don't care how much money I have. I want a doctor in the house. If I got all this money, I want you to learn to be a doctor. I want you to learn to cut my hair. I want you to learn something. You see what I'm saying? Like, learn something that's gonna add to the relationship. You know, that's what I would do in that scenario, in that particular scenario. Bilal says, I've been to the Dominican Republic 8 times. I probably missed your other one. Okay, he says, it's a much better experience if you know Spanish. She'll make an effort if she likes you, but the language is the key. Cool. Fiend, welcome to the stream. He said, what was the song you used at the beginning of the stream? I would have to get that information. I don't have it readily available. I don't have that information readily available. Big Zilla, the City Thriller says, the Lady Thriller, he says, bro, I used to tell my ex to stop with the makeup. I cannot stand makeup on women. I get it, but I'd rather see you instead of a painted mask. Was your girl Latina? Makeup is okay when it's done the right way. A little bit. I like the natural makeup. You know, if they want to wear it just to look pretty for you or whatever, because a lot of the times they do want to look pretty for you, and lust is very important. Okay, another extreme take I may have. I think lust for women and men is more important than love, because men, we have here we go. We have the concept of love down. Men are capable of love. That's another extreme take when I say women aren't capable of love. Because I have extreme takes, but there's method to my madness. I didn't necessarily want to get into that deep this stream, but there's method to my madness. I get into it in a different stream. But the reason why I'm saying that lust is so important is because most men aren't romantic. If we were romantic, we would stay romantic. We would be romantic, right? We would take ourselves on dates and do romantic things for ourselves like women do. Women romance themselves. Like, they will go, I'm going to go get my hair and be single. I'm getting my hair done and my nails done, and I'm going to go shopping, and I'm going to do, they romance themselves. I'm going to go eat here, and I'm going to lay at this spa, and, you know, they do romantic things by themselves. So we use romance as game. And really what drives game and romance is lust. Imagine trying to be romantic to a female you are absolutely unattracted to. It's going to be hard. You're not going to want to do it. So lust is very, very important because it keeps the fiber of your relationship strong. Women have a problem. Like, women get mad. Somebody make the booty shake. I'm going to get to you in just a minute. But women get mad or upset or insecure when you change, right? You're not treating me the same way you used to treat me. You're not looking at me the same way. That's because the lust has started to go down. You probably jackrabbited her in the beginning or during the honeymoon period. That's why I say be aware of your hedonic treadmill. Okay, now I could be the best dating coach. I wouldn't have to sell you a program, and it's not dating random women. I would say I would be the best relationship coach, not a dating coach. Because I would say y'all need to protect each other's hedonic treadmill. I don't have to sell this information. You know, you need to protect each other's hedonic treadmill. You shouldn't jackrabbit your girl. You jackrabbit a girlfriend, don't jackrabbit your wife. A woman that you know ain't gonna ever elevate past the girlfriend, you can jackrabbit her because your relationship gonna be temporary. But if this is the woman that's for the long haul, you need to spread out those encounters. because you don't want to get used to her. Okay? Because you gonna build that tolerance. You already gonna see her all the time. You see what I'm saying? So you want her to remain something that is appealing and attractive. The fact that you want to, take it down and you want to do all that, that's good. You want to keep that energy because you talking about 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. She's still going to want that. What you do in the beginning, she's going to want 35 years from now. Or she going to look at you like, you don't like me no more. Bro, trust me. Don't jackrabbit. Protect your hedonic treadmill. That's another reason why you shouldn't look at corn. And it's another reason why you shouldn't go down to these places like Medellin and Sosua and mess up your hedonic treadmill dealing with the 304s. Okay? You got to protect yourself because it helps you remain a proper man. That way you can be with the good girl, because good girls are not nowhere near as sexy as the bad girls in the 304s. 304s know how to get high lust out of you. They dress a certain way. They got them tattoos. You look at them like they ain't you little, That's how you look at them. You look at them like you want to dig stroke. You see what I'm saying? But you're not looking at the girl that's modestly dressed, You dang sure ain't looking at a girl in a hijab or nothing like that. You're not looking at them like that. The only thing they really showing is their face. You have to like her. She's not going to do it for your, lust appeal. But imagine getting that girl, but, behind closed doors, she can put it down. That's what you really want. And you can do that with a good girl. You see what I mean? You don't want to end up with these women trying to turn the 304s into housewives, like Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner. I'm going to go down through this. Malik Quali. Bro, I'm probably butchering your name. I don't know how to say the last name, bro. Malik Quali. I'm going to say it's Quali. That's probably wrong. The only true love from a woman would be that from a mother. You damn, bro. That's my mom, Deborah. Y'all probably couldn't read that, but that's my mom. And I got that when I was in a place. But either way, I'm sure y'all can figure it out now. But either way, I said that when your mom dies, your access to love probably died with her. Why do I say what I say? Because love is not an emotion. It's not a state of being. It's a conscious choice to remain duty-bound indefinitely. Y'all always hear me say that. It's a conscious choice to remain duty-bound indefinitely. Women, for the most part, do not do that. They are not duty-bound indefinitely to most men. Okay? They are not making the decision to where it's like, well, I'm gonna just do it because it's my duty to do it. They're not making that decision. A lot of them are basing their relationship on the reciprocity and the effort from the man. A lot of them say, give me a reason to be submissive or let me rest in my feminine. Those are all red flags. It don't sound like it's a red flag when a woman says, I want to rest in my feminine. You should already be feminine. You see what I mean? You should be in your feminine, even in a masculine environment. You should be in your feminine. You see what I'm saying? And that's how it's wired. We've all been conditioned to be that way. Hold on, let me get into this real quick, man. Bilal, let me go back to that real quick, man. Steven, I'm about to butcher Sanilas, resident hood hippie, present accounted for. Thanks for the $2 super chat, Steven. I appreciate you, bro. I do believe that's Steven. Yeah. I don't want to say it wrong and be Stephen. I think it's Steven. But I definitely appreciate it, man. Hold on. We got another one. Appreciate your insight, fam. I appreciate you, Bilal, man. I appreciate you, man. I definitely appreciate you. Thank you for the $2 super chat, man. Bro, anybody that donates to my channel, that's what I do with the money that I get from this channel. I haven't even spent a penny of it yet. it's all going into ideas to give you guys better content, okay? Because I want to be able to produce the right type of content with the messages that's not out there. Sometimes we need to laugh. Sometimes we need to address the real and the serious issues, right? So most of the money, like me going on down to the DR, that'll be a combination of the money that I gain from the channel. Because I'm doing it with the intention of producing the content. I want to go ahead and do this overseas passport kind of bro type thing. Yeah, weekend warrior, right? But I want to try to stay there for as long as I can. And I want to try to get y'all the information that y'all can't get on the other channels. You see what I'm saying? I want to get y'all the information of things that I'm not trying to package it into something that I'm going to sell. Now, I will be trying to do a Patreon for things that YouTube just won't allow. Okay, I'll try to see if I can either do a members only, because I do want to get some content for my members, for all of you guys that are members. You know, I want to get some content for you guys. So I want to produce videos because I don't believe that I can do it yet, like travel frequently enough, because I have so many responsibilities here with my daughter. So I can't just constantly travel. But until she is grown, I need to be here. So, but when I do travel, I'll probably put that the videos that I produce either in the members only section or Patreon. Y'all let me know what y'all prefer, okay? Because YouTube probably ain't gonna allow some of the stuff that I'm gonna be able to show y'all. You see what I'm saying? YouTube's like, nah, you're going to get that all the way up out of here. So that'll be that. And that'll be another way you guys could support that type of movement. You see what I'm saying? So you want me to travel and whatnot, y'all want me to get the answers that people are trying to sell y'all, then that's how we can do it, you know? So Malik Quayle, hype with the $5 super chat, man. I appreciate. Hold on, man. Let me bring some sound effects up in here, man. I gotta get everybody some of these sound effects. Y'all got me comfortable over here. We struggle streaming, man. I ain't used to doing the sound effects. I gotta get the sound effects back in order. Okay, we gonna get these sound effects back in order, man. I appreciate the $5 super chat, brother. I appreciate it. So let's get back into the Manosphere being dead. And before we do that, he says, I suggest Patreon. Got you. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all could, he says, big Patreon would be better for the travel channel just because YouTube is some hate. Y'all spoke. Patreon it is. I still will try to do something for the members only section, you know, just because that's just love, man. The way I love you, you know what I'm saying? Just for anybody that want to sign up to be a member, bro, I have to. It's in my soul to do it. So I'm going to do, so it's going to be both. I'm going to do both, bro, because I'm not going to let y'all just be paying me for nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like whatever. I'm going to do it, okay? So look forward to it. Look forward to that, man. Because I'm telling y'all, when I'm sitting around bored and can't work, worrying about this recovery, it's going to be killing me, man. So I'm going to have plenty of content coming back. So prepare for that. Prepare for my return. Let's get back into this.
Before I get started here, guys.
Okay, before he gets started, I never liked this guy. I will say that Donovan... oh my goodness. I'm gonna just let it play. I'm gonna let it play, and then I'm gonna get into what I'm gonna say.
I think that I've sort of come to a decision. It's been pretty clear. It's been fairly clear for a while that this just isn't profitable for me anymore.
Wait, some of you guys might not know who this irrelevant man is. My apologies. I just ran into this assuming you guys were all up to date on all things in the APU. Okay, but in the Advent Preach cinematic universe, this guy is the weirdo who basically hangs on the coattails of Fresh and Fit, and he pretended to be Kevin Samuels' best friend after he passed away, so he could try to siphon in as many views as possible. All right, he's come out of his little molehill, and he's poked out his head out into the sunlight and made an announcement.
Oh, I heard about that.
To his 10 followers.
Yes.
And somehow it made it to other platforms where people were like, so.
I'm going to the bathroom.
All right. This is cringe. This is cringe.
I told you I don't commit to women who take their phones into the bathroom.
I just forgot this one time, okay?
Okay.
So, are we good then?
Yep, I called you an Uber.
This is so petty.
Call it what you want, but this is how I move, and you've known this from the start.
Ladies, don't pretend you've never texted an ex in the bathroom.
That is the bro. That is who wouldn't make fun of the Manosphere if this was the content that they saw. If this wasn't like, let's just imagine this is your first time, listening to the Manosphere, and this bullshit right here is what you saw, fellas. Come on. We can't. This dude, this is why I never liked Donovan Sharp. This right here. And a myriad of other things. But this is the main reason why I never liked Donovan Sharp, because I always thought that stuff like this is so cringeworthy, it's so pathetic, it's so pretentious that there's no way that anybody could possibly take that serious. Are you going to convert, scare a woman? Oh, don't take your phone to the bathroom. I don't commit to women that take their phone to the bathroom, and here's the reason why. Tell us the reason why, Donovan.
First swipe for sausage on Tinder while in the shower.
This guy's a leech. And back in the day, I remember him.
Because she's swiping on Tinder while in the shower. Bro, your girl could swipe on Tinder while in the kitchen cooking your food. While you might be playing a video game or working on a car, cutting the grass outside, she could be in there swiping on Tinder. You can't stop somebody that want to cheat from cheating. But you're going to break up because she went to the phone with the bathroom. Everybody goes to the bathroom with their phone because they want to scroll and look at memes. It's scroll culture. We all do it. We go to the bathroom. That's how I find a lot of the stuff that I put on the dang videos. Most of the stuff I have to put together, but still, I'll be finding some ideas and everything, right? We go to the bathroom and you get to scrolling. Ain't got nothing to do with cheating. It's cringe. It's stupid. It's stupid. And it leads to reactions like this. This is easy to talk crap about. This is easy. We got an echo again? Shit. Hold on. I wonder what the hell is causing that echo. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But I think we good. We good now? I think we good. But because I thought it was something else, but I guess I was wrong. But yeah, this is easy to talk crap about. Like that's it's a terrible. Then he turned around and married a single mom. A cringe marriage. It was the most. They about to get into it.
Because he, when we were having our little spat with Fresh and Fit, he was the one who put out pictures of a woman claiming it was Preacher's wife and it wasn't, and then set the whole doxing campaign after her. Okay, he's been exposed dozens of times as a scammer, as a career criminal. He's also the guy from the video where he let an 18-year-old play him and basically fuck with him for years while he was 35 years old. It was one of the most pathetic displays ever. Remember that one?
I started paralegal school when I was 31 years old, and there was this hot 19-year-old in my class. We took a shine to each other immediately, right? It was a great relationship. We spent every day together, blah, 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 blah. She was 19 years old who had a 6-year-old, which means what class? She had her child at 13. The baby daddy was in prison at the time we were dating. She left her account open on my computer on Facebook. I scrolled through, saw all kinds of stuff, drove to her.
Shout out to those prison girlfriends.
Place. I said, I want you to be honest with me. Have you cheated on me? I wanted her to lie to me. And I wanted her to lie to me so I could just keep up the delusion. She said, honestly, yes. That is the worst emotional pain I've ever felt in my life. To this day, I never will. Dude, I went to her bathroom, I puked, ripped off the necklace. This story gets so much worse.
How old were you?
I was 31.
At 31 years of age, you got played by a 19-year-old.
Why is he acting like that can't happen? You can get played by anybody at any age. What do you mean? That's where I disagree with them on. I mean, yeah, it was you can get played by anybody at any age. It don't necessarily matter. Anybody can play you. I don't understand the cringe face right here. Now, I do understand his reaction to it, you know, him saying, oh, you know, he threw up and all this other stuff. It does make you look very bad. But if he was, quote unquote, in love with this girl and she, you know, broke his heart, that can happen to anybody. Age don't mean that they can't play you. What do you mean?
She continued cheating on me, right? So I'm always trying to catch her. I lost my job. I lost the place that I was at. I ended up having to live with a couple of her drug addict friends in a quasi crack house. And I kept trying to get back with her.
So he played himself. That ain't the girl that played him. He played himself. After a chick, this is my rule. I don't forgive chicks that invite other men into the relationship in no way, shape, or form. I don't care if that's a best friend. I don't give a dang what's going on. When you invite another man into the relationship in any way, shape, or form, that's a wrap. It's all the way over without repair. You can't get let me get a do-over. There is no do-overs. You see what I'm saying? Like, I will go through whatever, you know, turmoil mentally, but I don't share vajayjay. You see what I mean? With no man. It's too dangerous. That's a highway to hell, fellas. That's the one thing you do not forgive your girl for. That is the worst thing, not the worst, but it's one of the, that's not the worst, but it's one of the worst things that your girl can do is invite other men into your relationship, because that's exactly what she's doing when she quote unquote cheats. I don't like the word cheats because I ain't playing no game. When she inviting another man access, okay, we out of there all the time. I don't listen, fellas. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna go through that pain. Don't do that to you, because that's when you playing yourself. It's okay to have the fallout, the cry, or whatever you gotta do, go through all that, but you playing yourself when you let them back. Because it's one of the worst pains. I get his pain, but when you try to let him back and try to fix it, because remember the biggest lies I say that men tell themselves is I can fix it. That's the lie that he tried to tell himself. He told himself that he could fix it. You can't fix nothing. You ain't fixing nothing. Because that's a Jezebel. And you can't change a woman that has the Jezebel mindset. Remember when I done told y'all Jezebel? When the Jezebel mindset, there's nothing you can do to save a woman with the Jezebel mindset. Do I need to get close to the camera again?
September 16th, baby daddy gets out of prison, okay? Baby daddy gets out of prison. I called her up on September 15th. I said, you know what? I can't do it. I think you still love Ben. I can't do it anymore. Dude, she cried her eyes out, hung up the phone. I stayed up all night long. I couldn't sleep. So I called her up. I called her up the next day. I was like, hey, meet me at this gas station. Then I called up my brother and I borrowed $800. He gave me $800. I went to the jewelry store. I bought her a ring.
Lord have mercy.
Proposed to her during the summer. She lost an exorbitant, she was already a small girl. Yeah. She lost an exorbitant amount of weight. I found out that she was shooting heroin all summer long.
He's also the guy from the proposal video.
This cringe crap right here, fellas. God, dog, this,
You know, like I said, I bring out the best in you. But you make me happy, you really do.
I can understand somebody saying the Manosphere is dead if we had to rely on dudes like this.
I was happy before you, and if you and I decide to part ways for whatever reason, I'll be happy without you.
I did everything. Hey, look at me. I marry me, baby. I pronounce us me and me.
For eternity. You wasn't about to kiss yourself?
I kiss myself every night. How can I not? You ever catch a mirror and catch a reflection? When you a red pill man, you gotta love it.
And so, by the power vested in me, I pronounce us man and wife.
Here, keys. Or, you want a ring? There. Yeah, I take you. Put it on, stupid.
Now, in my honest to God opinion, I do believe I had a different opinion than I have now, but now that I'm playing stuff back, I think that Abba and Preach are actually allies to the Red Pill. They may say what they say, but I think they allies to the Red Pill, because if you really think about it, they not talking about nobody else other than the buffoons. That's really it. They're not getting on the staples of the Manosphere. Steph is cold. MTR. You know what? I don't want to start calling out names. AMS, but they're not getting on the staples of the Manosphere. They getting on the grifters. They getting on the dudes that was in here with a plan to sell a program. Donovan decided he wanted to quit because nobody's buying his programs no more. They're not watching his video. He's getting the same type of views that a channel like mine would get, even though he's got hundreds of thousands of subs. And that's why he wants to quit, because he's not making that hundreds of thousands of sub type money. He was in it for the money. He was grifting. He's a scam artist. We need, so that part, okay, let's get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Before I get into it, let me make sure I'm not echoing. Let me know if y'all hear an echo, because I'm getting ready to rant. I'm about to rant real quick. I don't want my rant to be filled with echo. If we good, let me know. Okay. Andrew Oregon, welcome to the stream, brother. I must have missed that first part of it. So the Black Manosphere have been exposed, and white dudes, bunch of fatherless jokes following Donovan and Tate's. Quali says, I'm good. Cool. The Manosphere is in the best position it has been ever since Kevin Samuels. Abba and Preach has one of the biggest platforms that's getting this message out. Most of their following didn't even know these people existed. So they actually an ally to the Manosphere. We got, believe it or not, you heard it here first, Abba and Preach. They may not even know it. But based on the videos that they've been producing, they actually been in favor of proper men. They've been not only having our backs, but calling out the foolery for people trying to shame and put down men for no reason. Abba and Preach is Manosphere material, whether they want to tie themselves to the label or not. And I'm sure there's a business reason why they don't want to tie themselves to, quote unquote, the label of Manosphere. But I know Manosphere content when I see it. And they are absolutely Manosphere content. Maybe not all the time, but they Manosphere adjacent as MTR would call himself, or Red Pill adjacent as MTR would call himself. Because they get down through there. They do the dirty work, and they get the views to back it up. Hundreds of thousands of people get to hear a message that I can't say, because my views don't go out to hundreds of thousands of people on an average like theirs do. So they Manosphere. People like Donovan Sharp, Myron, Fresh, I'm fine with them getting up out of here, because we seen them at their highest. And when they were at their highest, what did we see? We saw debauchery. We didn't see growth. We didn't see proper man movements. We saw debauchery. We saw people getting 304s pregnant, Lambos, and wealth accumulation, selfishness. Myron could have had all kind of groups. You know, there's other content creators that were for men that would have retreats. You see what I'm saying? Retreats where men are getting to engage in physical activity, brotherhood, and things of the sorts. We don't have male spaces. And somebody said that Better Bachelor is also good. I watch Better Bachelor as well. I don't care about the race of a Manosphere creator. I watch everybody that produces good content. If you produce good content, I'm watching you. I'm somewhere watching you. I probably don't leave a comment all the time, but I'm one of the thumbs up. Because thumbs up in the video helps it circulate. Thumbs up them damn videos, like the damn video. Right? But there's a lot of us that whether we want to accept the label or not, I'm perfectly fine accepting the label because I ain't fake. I'm not going to be out here saying something and then trying not to get the back. I want the smoke. Why? Because I'm clean. You can't pull up nothing in my past and hit me with it. You can't pull up nothing that I say and I can't defend what I say. I say some outlandish stuff. I know it sounds outlandish, but there's a method to all of my madness. All of it. I'm not going to get on camera and say something I can't defend. And if I can't defend it, you can call me out, then I may back off if I can't defend it. I'm not prideful. And I'm not on here for the sole intention of trying to sell something and make money. My channel, if I was to try to utilize this channel as an avenue to make money, I'm damn sure not doing a good job at it. I'm doing exactly what I want to with this channel. I'm being able to put out the messages that I think are relevant. If it resonates and the views go crazy, great. It don't stop my next video. I could hit a video, I could make a video and it can get 3 million views. So what? I get a video and get 1,000 views. So what? Great and great. Why? Because I'm grateful for every last one of y'all that will watch the video. I don't care if the views ain't whatever y'all think or whatever they supposedly. There's a lot of people watching me. When I started this channel, I didn't have nobody watching me. Nobody. You know, and I try my best and I try to get people to laugh and I try to come in here and get the rhetoric going and everything like that. And look at where I'm at. It's still success. You can't put a measure on another person's success. And Donovan don't understand that because he's a grifter. That's why when his views went down, he lost the purpose because he was never behind purpose in the first place. Yeah, it sucks when you put your all in a video and nobody, you know, or not a lot of people come and watch. It's just because it doesn't resonate. Or you may have messed up or the algorithm didn't pick it up. Who knows? Who cares? Did you do what you were supposed to do? Did you put out a message that you believe was important? If the answer is yes, then that's a damn success because there's probably 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, however many thousand people that needed to hear that. They came for you. That's your base. Your base is still there. I see the usual suspects in here right now. All these names that I'm scrolling past right now, these are the usual suspects. A lot of y'all, they're in the comment sections. There's some people that are not here tonight that are in those comment sections. A lot of the sisters is here and right there on the stream. I can say, ladies, all 3 of y'all, 2 of y'all, 4 of y'all, I can say that because here they are. They here. You see what I'm saying? So the message is there. This is the Manosphere. This is the good side of the Manosphere. What I said about proper man principles. Let me grab it real quick. Cause I'm gonna have to redo this video, but I don't know when's the next time I'm gonna be able to get on camera. But I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. What I said about the proper man principles, I said eliminate dependency on vices. Vices done in moderation are not the worst thing in the world, okay? Not all vices. Eliminate dependency on vices was number 1. Number 2 was get in the gym, improve physical health. Number 3 was practice sexual discipline. We're not dealing with the mangoes. We're not dealing with the ladies of the night. Because number 4, we refuse to be F-boys. We also not engaging in relationships without the intention of lifelong togetherness. Okay? We're not just stringing along a female because, you know, she get that good, you know, she can help you bust some grade A, FDA approved black baby yogurt. You see what I'm saying? Like, we got to pass that around. Basically, I don't engage with a woman that I ain't taking serious. Let's just put it like that. So if you see me with a chick and I'm engaging with her, I took her serious. Number 5 is being a family man, something Myron didn't do. Myron don't care about being no family man. He wants to live life like a early 20s young man. Bust nuts, stack bread, drive nice cars, live life lit, and not take responsibility and contribute to society in a positive way. It's a positive contribution to society to have a nuclear family. If you pick the right woman, Myron probably is afraid of his choices. If you can pick the right woman, and there is an element of fortune, a large element of fortune with that, because I pick wrong women all the time, bro. And I'm really good at spotting red flags, and I still run into a dang chameleon. It happens, okay? But I ain't got no kids by him, so that's good. No half-assing religion. A lot of people like Brittany Renner, they like to half-ass religions. I'm going to call out some men. There's a lot of celebrities that call themselves religious. And then they will identify that religion. They'll say, well, I'm a Christian. What did God say about a rich man going through the eye of a needle when it comes to getting into heaven? It is easier for someone to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to get into heaven. Something along that lines. Fake Christians is basically what it is. They're not giving up that wealth. The pursuit of knowledge is number 7, investing in your knowledge. Always learning new stuff, because as men, we are leaders. And in order to be leaders, in order to be a proper leader, you need knowledge. Not just education, you need knowledge. Not just being smart, you need knowledge. Not just being intelligent, you need knowledge. Okay, it's what you know, not what you believe. I'm going to say that again. It's what you know, not what you believe. Number 8, something that women really need to work on. Inflection in the ability to recognize one's own weakness. Okay? If you cannot recognize the weakness within yourself, you cannot criticize someone else for being exactly who you are. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the dudes that go down to Sosua, Medellin, Thailand, and all the other places to deal with the ladies of the night. But they'll sit there and call themselves quote unquote passport bro, or they'll call themselves something like that, try to make it seem like women are the problem. Women are the reason why they traveling. And then you turn around and travel and go deal with the type of woman you wouldn't want to marry. That's crazy. You could just stay your ass here. It's weird. But being able to recognize your own weakness, sometimes you got to be real with yourself. Number 9, do not be a current, ongoing career criminal. Everybody may have a past, but don't keep stuff going. It's not, you are not okay being a scammer. You are not okay being a drug dealer. That's not cool. You are not, Donovan Sharp's a scammer. That's not a proper man. We don't need nobody like that. Nobody cares. Nobody wants a thief, a scammer, or somebody that's going to do something crazy. Nobody needs y'all. Number 10, maintaining the AB personality type. That's a little bit more involved, because we're talking about the personality types. the A personality type, the B personality type. I would have to get into that in a different video. But for all you OGs, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But you want to maintain the AB personality type because it allows you to transition between balanced and fair and disagreeable when the time comes, okay? That's what I have as the proper man movement. In a nutshell, that is the proper man movement. It is a net benefit to both men and women and society. There is no negatives to literally anything that I said. It's full circle, it's bulletproof. Nobody can actually disagree with it. The people that would disagree with it would probably say something like, you know, Mexican drug dealers are great people, right? No, there's nothing to disagree with. So when we can get messages like that at the forefront of the movement, the Manosphere will never die. In fact, it will evolve damn near into a political movement. Because the more men that live as close as they can to that lifestyle, the more men we have, they live as close as they can to that lifestyle, the better society will be, the better relationships will be. You see what I'm saying? So that is the proper man movement, and that's where the Manosphere needs to go, in a nutshell. And as long as content creators like myself, Abba and Preach, MTR, and everybody else are continuing to push a positive message, a positive, well-balanced message, because Abba and Preach ain't telling nobody to do nothing wrong. You may not, I don't agree with everything they say, damn sure don't, but they're not telling anybody to do anything wrong. I don't want them to get out the way. I wanted Donovan to get out the way. I wanted Fresh and Fit to get out the way once they decided to go full-on idiot. I liked them in the beginning. I will admit, I liked it, right? I didn't like exactly the interactions that they were going through, but I liked the message. Myron was trying to drop some jewels, and he had the platform to get the jewels out. You see what I'm saying? But then he lost purpose somewhere. He became the same thing that he was fighting against. Let's get into these comments, man. Then we're going to close it out because I actually got to eat. I can't eat too late tonight because I got the surgery, man. So I don't know when the next time I'm going to see y'all, brother. So let's get into these comments and then we're going to close it out, man. And I appreciate everybody, man. Everybody. I'm trying to get into the comments of people I haven't seen before. So C Stone 1, he says, nah, I don't really like them. I don't blame you, brother. I don't blame you. Well, I don't necessarily know who you're talking about. So let's see. I'm trying to get to the people that I have not responded to. Make sure I get everybody in here. Everybody feels a part of the stream. If you want to say something, definitely say it now so I can respond to it. Shout out to Sir Gilbert Cartier III. Appreciate you. Shout out to SC Gullah. They have too many female subscribers to go full Manosphere. You talking about Abba and Preach? Yeah, I agree. But to a degree, listen, women online, you have certain groups, right? You got the TikTok Jezebel type women where they are just full on off they rocker. They off they meds. Then you got level-headed women. A lot of these women have relationships. Those are the women you really want to talk to anyway. Those are the women that are dealing with a man currently, not some beta, some dude. They dealing with a man currently. These are the women that really follow me. These women that follow me, they got relationships. At least I believe most of them do. Then you got the women that are like all the way Manosphere. They'll let you go ahead and say all that stuff. They agree with it, right? So those is on our side as well. Abba and Preach have the type of following that they have to navigate with a cool head. They really split the fence on a lot of stuff. That's part of the reason why I don't really, rock with them all the time because I kind of like people to take hard stances because I take a lot of hard stances, but I understand why they do what they do. And I think they're doing the best with what they're working with. When you have a platform that big and this is what they do. This is their job, and when you have a platform that big, you really want to make sure that you don't say something, do something, or go one way too much in one direction and alienate your base. You got to bring it around. And they really have one of the smartest platforms because in the Manosphere, you can kind of get pigeonholed into only responding to Manosphere-esque content, whether it be about the women, whether it be about politics or something like that. Whereas Abba and Preach, they can turn around and talk about a viral dog, So they have a very smart platform. It's easy to produce content. I know. They stand in front of camera. Yeah, they editing may not be that bad, but it ain't nothing like the hell I gotta edit, okay? So it's easy to produce content. It's fun to produce content because they have a team. They get to bounce off of each other. It's just a smart channel. It's a smart channel. I like it. I think it's a cool channel. Sometimes, when I disagree with them, it's usually because they said something out of line and I don't like it. Moonlight Drifter. I only sub to Manosphere Highlight Daily. He shows true facts. Is that the Faceless channel? I think he has a Faceless channel. I know I come across his channel's come across my feed a few times. I think I've seen some. I think he's the channel that says, and we men, ain't we? And aren't we men, ain't we? Or something like that. I think that's the channel. I don't know for sure. I've watched a couple videos. It sounds familiar. Hey, man, if you still here, good night, Big Zilla, the City Thriller, man. Good night, man. Appreciate you joining the stream. So if you catch it on the back end, appreciate you, brother. He said, Alienated TV, love the channel. You're bringing a lot of value plus great editing. I appreciate that, man. That editing, I'm telling you, the editing is crazy. I found a way to kind of streamline it, but it is crazy. It's a tough process, man. So when things hit right and you guys find, you do enjoy those videos, like the last video I produced, we got to laugh a lot more. I like to do that usually. I don't know, man. But anyway, sometimes when I have enough clips to put together to make a video like, Why the World Laughs at Modern Women or whatever, because I'm doing that as a series, I always expect that type of editing. I always expect that type of energy. We're going to laugh at those type videos. So y'all know what y'all get because y'all show up for those videos. Y'all know what time it is when y'all see those titles. D-Dog says, hey, NGE, blessings to you, bro, on the surgery tomorrow. I ain't going to lie, bro. I'm actually a little worried about it because it's one of them surgeries where if they mess up, you can be messed up, But I have to do it, man. You got to take care of yourself when you start getting around my age, bro. You really have to kind of bite the bullet, take care of yourself. And one of the programs that I will be putting together, it'll be for free, but one of the programs that I will be putting together is, self-care, man. If I do sell products, it'd be like hygiene products or something. I would probably call it I don't know what I call it, but it'd be like hygiene products and whatnot that can help that, daily routine type of stuff. Cause I have a lot of little secrets that you'd be surprised most men don't even know about. And I do believe that, I can package that together. And this is helpful type of stuff. Like, but like programs that I'm trying to put together like little spreadsheets you guys can download for free that could help with self-care and little things that you could find around your house or cheap things that you could buy at Walmart that actually really benefit you health-wise. Or I found a way to where you can get calories, bro, and not gain weight. You can get like what's called healthy calories and you can meet those metrics and not gain. See, I was a personal trainer. And so I learned a lot of little skills that they're not trying to tell you. They trying to sell you that. You see what I'm saying? and they want you to go the hard route so you can turn around and buy the cure from them. So yeah, definitely. I got the content here, man. You're on the right channel. And Sir Gilbert says, what were your methods for learning Spanish, Mr. NGE? Man, I don't got Spanish down like that. I don't have it down all the way. I can speak a little bit, but I do not have it all the way down. And my methods for learning is basically what you do. What I do is I say what I normally want to say, and then I practice it. I practice what's called like usable Spanish or usable, let me put you back up here. I practice what's called like usable Spanish or usable sentences, usable phrases. So I ask myself, what do I do day to day? How many questions do I ask day to day? What type of questions would I ask day to day? And then I try to learn that. I try to learn how to get through a day with Spanish. Can I get through this day with Spanish? You see what I'm saying? And I just learned that Spanish. But if you wanted me to just go into a deep conversation with you in Spanish, going back and forth, nah, I'm gonna have problems because I'm gonna get stuck somewhere real quick. You see what I mean? But because it's a hard language to learn if you don't truly immerse yourself and invest in it and turn and change everything around you into Spanish to where you have to depend on it. Okay, so language learning for everybody may have their own different methods, but I can speak enough to fool somebody and make them think I can talk Spanish like it, and then they feel like, nah, you ain't got it down like that. So, but I'm gonna work on it more because it's always been something that, again, it goes to the pursuit of knowledge. It makes it better that I can speak it, so I can speak it well enough to do what I need to do, but I want to get deep conversational. I want to be fluent. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I do to try to learn my way to fluency. C-Stone1 says, love the channel, bro. Keep it going. I definitely will keep it going, man. Again, for everybody that's still here, I'm having a surgery tomorrow. So I may not be able to produce videos this week, possibly even next week or even the week. I don't know what the recovery is going to be like, man. So that's what I'm a little bit worried about because I just don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen to me. So let's just keep our fingers crossed when it comes to that. But if I'm good, I'm good. You know, I may do faceless videos, you know, B-roll, avatar type stuff. I try to figure out how to do that and then put that into video form. That way I can still have some activity on the channel if I cannot sit here in front of the camera. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do what I can. Hold on, I missed one. Westside IQ, I appreciate the stream, brother. NGE, may you have a speedy recover. Catch you on the flip side. My guy, Westside IQ, that's the OG of the channel, man. Definitely an OG. Appreciate you coming along to the stream, brother. Definitely appreciate it. Sir Giver says, I'm trying to learn Spanish, Mandarin, Creole, and God, what do you say? Use Mandarin and in Creole and Arabic, but I think I should just, yes, work on one language at a time. That is crazy. You talking about some of the world's hardest languages, Mandarin and Arabic. What are you doing? Are you like a digital nomad or something? Why do you need to know these languages? Sheesh. Yes, work on one at a time. I mean, if that's your life goal to be a polyglot like that, then yes, bro, you'll be powerful. You will be powerful. You definitely will be powerful. The problem is it'll probably take you so long to try to learn those languages that technology mess around and catch up to you. And then we didn't had some type of seamless translation device that everybody used, and that now we don't even need to learn each other languages. That's what I'm a little worried about. AI is coming up quick. You said, yes, Manosphere Highlight Daily. We know for, we men, ain't we? Yeah, okay, so that's that channel. I got you. Yeah, I check him out from time to time. KOG Goku, he says, good luck with the surgery. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate it. He says, you will be all right, man. Have faith. All right. So I appreciate everybody that joined the stream. It's time for me to wind it down, get some food in me. Man, the Manosphere is not dead. is just beginning, fellas. As long as I'm here, as long as the creators that actually have a passion are here, we're going to keep creating these videos. We're going to keep giving y'all the content that y'all love, man. So I appreciate everybody that joined the stream. If you on your way out, be sure to like the damn stream. Okay, and I'm going to say, be sure to like the damn stream. I'm going to catch y'all on the back end. Have a good night. Thank you for all the well wishes for my surgery, and thank everybody for those donations. Thank y'all for the donations, man. I appreciate that. I definitely gonna need it going through this surgery. But yeah, look forward to the travel. So we headed to the DR. Look forward to whatever videos I can do when I finally do come back on camera. That's how you know it's up and I'm good and healed. Quali says, Godspeed. Good night, Quali. Malik. Good night, Sir Gilbert. Good night. C-Stone, Goku. Be sure, yeah, like the damn stream, man. But like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'ma holla at y'all next time. Peace.